Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer Season 2, Episode 10 or Season 3, Episode 3. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I have some episodes of advance for Patreon, you know, because you know that on Patreon we have 4 episodes of advance, I can't remember, weeks of advance, so because of that I'm really far, you know, from the day when I'm gonna publish this video on YouTube. So for now, you didn't have any videos, you know, about this new episodes, you know, about the season 3 or maybe the second part of the season 2 on YouTube. So you didn't tell me yet what do you think about that, what do you prefer, you know, for me, how to count this episode. So I still don't know. Do I care really? No. As long as you guys, you have my videos somewhere, at some point we're gonna understand each other, we're gonna, you know, decide something together, but I don't need to decide it right now. Before, you know, some years ago, to not know, it would have really put me in so much stress, but now it's not the case. I'm in stress right now, but for many other things, so I'm not putting that thing, you know, as a reason to be in stress. Like, let's choose the things which deserve to be stressed about. Oh, that intro! I'm into a good mood. I'm saying it because maybe with this intro you're gonna be like, oh, the girl is into a depression mode. Like, truly, that's gonna be a rough episode. Not at all, I'm into a good mood, truly, to be there for Demon Slayer. You know how much I love this anime right now, how much I love these characters. Even if, you know, when I edited the last videos, I saw that this new arc, at least for now, is not pleasing me, and I understood why during, you know, the editing. It's truly because of the context of this story. I think that I'm gonna appreciate that story, I'm gonna appreciate all of these demons that we're gonna discover. For sure, I love our characters, our guys, so I'm gonna love to follow them into that new adventure. So it's not really because of the story, but more because of the context of the story that I have some issues. All of that place is making me... I don't know how to say it. It's not weird, it's not disturbed, but I'm not okay with the situation. I think that you understood it. I know that it's another culture. I know that right there you can say that it's not prostitutes like it is into our societies and all, but at the end, guys, it's still prostitutes. And also the definition that they gave about these houses and the women who are into these houses, the fact that they joined them because they were desperate or because they were sold, and the fact that they can't escape because they have so many debts that it's impossible. The only way to do it is to escape, you know, like to hide herself, to do stuff, and maybe she's gonna be chased for that, or to marry a rich guy. They said it, I didn't invent that. So, you know, I know that some people are gonna defend the situation. I didn't post these videos on YouTube and on Patreon also yet, but I already know that some people are gonna defend that place, and for me it's gonna be hard to not to defend it, but just to consider it not for what it is, a place with people who are forced to be into a prostitution organization, who were sold or who were really desperate, who can't escape, who are forced to be there. And you know, our guys right there, it was really fun to see them disguised, to see them being taken by these houses little by little. All of that, you know, it was made in a funny way. But at the end, even if right now they are serving, you know, into these houses, like one is playing music, the other one to take meals to people and all. At the beginning, you know, they were chosen because of what? Because of how they look like. So little girls are also sold and taken into these houses because of how they look like. So we can imagine what is gonna be also their future. So I'm not okay also to have all guys being sold right there. And it's not because there are guys, you know, disgraced in women. It's really just because of the context. I said it, I have nothing against the story, I have nothing against our guys, our characters, but the context is making me feel a little weird, and that's why I'm almost glad that at the end of the last episode we had that demon, we discovered, you know, one of the wives was trapped right there, and maybe, you know, right there during this episode I'm gonna have a fight, I'm gonna have a situation like that, we're gonna talk with the demon, like we're really gonna enter into the story, because the two first episodes, I mean, the first one was an introduction about that new Ashida, and the second one was an introduction for that place. I don't like that place, and clearly I have also an issue with that new Ashida who wanted to kidnap little girls to put them into that situation against their will, you know? I have some issues with that. The fact that he slapped, you know, one of their asses, you know, I have an issue with that. The fact that he has such a big head, is so pretentious. The fact that he wants to be considered, you know, as a god when he's treating our guys as dogs, and he's saying it, it's not just he's treating them like that, it's really like he's saying that it's like that he's God and they are dogs. I'm not a fan of this Ashida, and at the same time I hope that at some point we're gonna discover more about him. I hope that it's only an act, you know, I hope that, you know, he has 3 wives and they are in danger, so I hope to see some emotions, some feelings coming from him, like to see him worried, to see him not in pain, but, you know, stressed and stuff like that. I want to see more about him, more emotions, real emotions, because for now I have the impression that the little emotions that we saw coming from him, in fact all of that was an act, all of that was fake and played. So I hope that it's really just his way, you know, of acting, his attitude, but he's not truly like that, because if he's truly like that, clearly I'm not a fan of him. Oh, and one of you commented, you know, on one of the last videos, you have to like all of the Ashida, you can't hate one, and that person said that for when we discovered all of them, and when one, oh, I forgot his name. The one, you know, who tried to do stuff to Nezuko, you know, who tried to hurt her. I was mad at him during that moment, and one person on the comments, no, more than one person, I think I had 2 or 3 comments about the fact that I have to love all of them, I have to understand all of them, and stuff like that. No. If I don't approve, you know, things that they are doing or things that they are saying, I'm gonna say it. I don't have to love all of them, and you know it also. I think that I made that clear with time, with all of the reaction videos that I make on that channel, the fact that characters, I don't have to love all of them, but as long as I can understand them, I'm okay with it. And you know, it's a case for also characters that I don't like because they are bad people and stuff like that. Still, I can appreciate their characters, you know. I can hate what the character, you know, represents into the show, into the anime, the fact that he's so mean, he's the evil character and stuff like that, and still I can love the character because he or she is well written, and, you know, because of the attitude, because of how it's played, how it's, you know, done and stuff like that. It's a little the case for Muzan, you know, so far. We didn't see a lot of him, I want to see so much more of him. And for sure, I'm gonna hate what he represents because he did really bad stuff. We saw him, you know, being so cruel and all that was awful. But on the other hand, I loved, you know, when he transformed himself into that woman. I loved also that moment when he was a kid. I was frightened during that moment. He has an aura, you know, he has really an attitude like that, and everything that he's saying and doing, it's awful. But on the other hand, it's so well written, and you know, the things that he's saying and all. I love that villain. So it can be like that also for some of these Ashila. Maybe I'm not gonna love them, but I'm gonna love characters like them. Right there for Uzui. So far, I don't like him, and I don't like also a character like him. So that's why I want to discover more about him truly. Like we discovered, you know, stuff about Rengoku, about his background and all. I want to see the same for him, or if it's not his background, really his emotions, true emotions. And I think that through his wives, we can discover something like that. We'll see. And I'm gonna see that right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon, on which we have episodes of Advance. I think that we have 3 or 4 episodes of Advance. I'm not sure of it. And we've extended our 4 action parts. I put a lot of 4 action parts for Demon Slayer already, you know. I mean already. No, that's the last season in fact that I'm discovering right now with you. It's insane, guys. We're really finishing that binge watching, and then I'm gonna be like you waiting for the next episodes. That's gonna be rough to wait. No matter what, if you want this episodes of Advance with extended or 4 action part, you have my Patreon. If you want to support me also, it can be appreciated even if it's just for 1 month. You know, this period of the year, it's a little rough, so if you want to support me, yes, it can be appreciated, and it's on my Patreon. I have a direct donate link on my description if you want also, and I have a TikTok. Not since a long time, but I have a TikTok on which I'm trying to post things. For now, I'm not considered, you know, by TikTok. I need at least 1K to be a little considered. You know what I mean? You know, saying being considered. Even to be a little considered, I need at least 1K. So if you want to support me, you can just, you know, follow, subscribe on my TikTok. It would be great, you know, just for that, even if you're not watching really my TikToks, at least because of that, I'm gonna be able to say, hey, TikTok, I exist. You know, something like that. Okay, let's go for this episode. You're the demon who kidnapped... I can't remember her name. What did you do? Made her disappear? What are you? No. Who are you? No, I'm intrigued by... Ah oui, indeed, the episode 2. That. Just go for it, she needs you. Ah! She escaped also? Who is crying? Zenitsu! Can you feel something? You can feel things. People. Wow. Yes, but where is she? The girl. I'm not gonna blame you. But because of that stupid guy, maybe you lost it. We know that he can feel things. He did it, you know, with the spider demons. Always so excessive. She looks like Muzan. Oh, is it the demon who took the girl? Oh. Act like it's nothing, come on. It's not his voice, it's not his voice, it's not Muzan. They're all terrified. He's the sweetest. The fact that I don't like her already, not because she's a demon, but because she's talking back to Zenitsu. Let her. Let her. You're not gonna threaten little girls in front of him. You want to do what? That's your way to focus? Oh, I would love to be like you. What you do? Excuse me, what? Okay, 2 days before. Yes, who killed that lady, the corpse that we saw. You think that it's one of them? Oh boy. Oh, that thing with the tissues, you know? It looks great. Visually, it looks great. Upper 6. Who tried to go, but no, it was my window, I'm sorry. He's okay, he flew somewhere else and he didn't go like that, so don't worry. That lady is not okay. But the fact that it was at the same time. Are you proud? What is our mission right there? Daki?
柱を7人葬ったもっともっと強くなる残酷になる
Oh, you want that for her to be more and more cruel.
気安く触るんじゃないよ
I think that she looks more beautiful like that than
つけがいる
almost
お前は
all naked.
わらび
And she's frightening me really more like that.
俺がきつく叱って動くからただ今はとか俺の顔
入ってきたばかりの子に辛く当たりすぎたね。旦那さん、顔を上げて
That angelic, you
私
know,
の方こそごめんなさいね。
smile, voice. Daki, you're a manipulative bitch. We know that kind of girl.
あのガキ。この
Let him.
継承だね。
You know it's an E?
必殺
I
隊
mean,
なんだろう。
the translation.
柱のような実力だ。
Okay, so you know that it's an E and it's Demon Slayer.
少し時間がかかったけど、うまく連れてきたわね。みんな殺して食ってあげる。
Demon Slayers?
この街の匂いは濁った匂いがする
That's the end already? Oh, it felt so short. Oh, but it's a long hidden scene, you know, I mean post-credit scene.
聖子ちゃん、聖子ちゃん。
It's not a post-credit scene, you know.
よかった。大丈夫？聖子ちゃん。
俺どうしたの
聖子ちゃん、殴られて気絶しちゃったのよ。ほっぺた、これで冷やして。
That much?
聖子ちゃん、ありがとう。
You
強
defended
くなっ
her.
て、この手に。
男たり乙女が泣いていれば助けるのは当たり前だ
そのことで手一杯だから。
Not him.
聖子ちゃんみたいな優しい人は初めてよ。
I think the same.
大事にね。ゆっくり休んでね。
Mm-hmm.
ありがとう
I'm watching it because I don't think that it's a teaser. I think that it's almost like a cutscene from the episode. I was wrong? What was that?
今日も待ちに待ったクリスマスだねずこちゃんをクリスマスパーティーにお呼びしたパーティーご招待ありがとう来てやったぞメリークリスマス
The fact that you're always value. That demon captured him? I don't know now if it was... You know, the beginning of that scene I was like, maybe it's the beginning of the next episode, maybe I should not watch it, maybe, you know, it's a teaser or it's a sneak peek, something like that, I should not watch it. But the fact that he was only talking with the two girls, I was like, maybe no, it's just a cutscene, you know, something that they didn't put into one of the episodes, but they want to offer us right there at the end. But the fact that it's finishing like that, maybe it's truly the beginning of the next episode. Oh, you're gonna get captured? It's making me stressed, for sure stressed. About that demon, so Daki, and she is the upper 6. Makio, the wife who was captured, but she was captured into Inosuke house. She was, you know, that demon Daki was interrogating her about the letters. You didn't kill her, you didn't finish what you wanted to do with her. So Makio is still somewhere. You're hiding her. You took her with you when you left, or you left without her? I'm wondering about that. You know, when Inosuke was chasing that demon, I think that he was chasing only the demon, not the demon with Makio. So it would mean that she's still right there into that house, and maybe Inosuke can find her. It would be great. All of that thing, you know, around Tanjiro, who is making his job and so well. Is it really a surprise? Not at all. He's doing everything right each time. Maybe he forgets for now, you know, what his real mission is. He needs to come back on that. The fact that his wife, you know, the wife that he's supposed to search right there, disappeared apparently. It can explain the fact that he can't do really something right there. I think that he needs to discover more about all of these persons who are disappearing. He said it himself, it's a good way, you know, for demons to intervene, to do stuff, to capture people, to kill them, because they're all gonna think that these girls disappeared on their own, when in fact not at all. That owner, you know, of the house who died, who was killed by Daki, I'm not surprised, I saw it coming, you know, that the demon that we meet at the beginning, it's the demon that killed that owner, you know, that, you know, we learned during the episode that an owner of one of these houses just died 2 days ago. We have a flashback 2 days ago that happened. For sure I'm gonna think that it's that demon who did it. That moment, you know, was well done visually, it looked great. Her power, you know, her ability with all of these tissues, you know, with her clothes and all, it's really well done. Again, visually it looks great. But you know what I think about putting women, you know, like that into animes, about naked women into animes, about only showing boobs of women into animes. And I said it so far into Demon Slayer, they didn't do that mistake at all during the 2 first seasons, and I loved that so much. And right there with that new arc, you know, into that city of pleasure, it seems that they are taking more liberties with that. Already with how they represented the 2 wives, we had a lot of their boobs on the screen, but right there the fact that this demon, you know, when she's killing that woman, and after that also when she meets Muzan, she's not half naked. She's into a swimsuit, maybe, something like that, we can say it like that. I don't even know how to describe her clothes during this moment, because it's not really clothes. And I'm not against it, you know, for women to wear that kind of stuff in real life, but you know, into an anime and represented like that, you know, with this attitude, these poses and stuff like that, it really feels like they're sexualizing. Ooh, I'm not sure of the pronunciation right there. Sexualizing, maybe more. This girl, this demon, and for what reason? You know, at the end, for what reason? I'm not sure that it's useful, and I said it after that, for me she's so much more frightening when she's with that outfit, you know, which is so elaborated, and with these eyes being like that and all. During that moment, she's really more terrifying than when she's half naked. That demon just punched our guy, you know, Zenitsu. I was so not okay with that. I like the fact that he knows, he felt in just 1 second that she was a demon, that something was wrong. He tried to hide the fact that he recognized her, but at the same time he couldn't not do something when she tried to attack, to hurt that little girl. For sure intervene to save that little girl. After that he's saying something like, I have to intervene to save Demoiselle, you know, in distress. For sure Zenitsu is gonna say something like that. We know him, how he is with girls, but you know, it's not like Uzui, how he is with girls. Uzui is taking liberties that Zenitsu would never take. And also the way that you talk about girls and stuff like that, the way that you act with them also, it's really not the same. And right there, you know, to find that strength into you to be like, no, don't do that, when clearly he's afraid of the situation, he's afraid of that demon. It's so cool. And you know, for Zenitsu it's an evolution also, because I don't know if Zenitsu from season 1 would have done it. would have taken that risk, you know? I don't know. So now you're gonna be captured by that demon? Oh, we need our guys to intervene and quickly. But the fact that they are divided, you know, and one in each of these houses, they can't communicate. Right now they don't know the information that the other ones they have. I'm not talking about Uzui, who clearly don't know these informations neither. No one knows that Inosuke, he felt that a demon was right there and all, so no one knows that Makio disappeared, no one knows that the other wife disappeared, no one knows that right there into Zenitsu house we have a demon. Who took him now? That was not such a clever idea to separate the team like that. I'm not okay with it. Okay, there are demon slayers and they can defend themselves, but again a demon like her, you know, and Muzan, he said it himself, she's so strong now, she killed so many people. What he said to her, like, it felt like he was proud of her. He said it, he has a real ambition for her, for what she can do. You know, at some point I had the impression that Muzan had a real ambition for all of them, like he has a mission truly for each of his demons, like you have to do that, you have to do that, you have to do that. Now I'm not so sure that it's the case, because all of what he wants from her is to get more powerful. And now that I think about it, when he punished all of the other demons, you know, by killing them, it was because they were not powerful enough. So for now, why did I say for now? I was gonna say for now their only mission is to get more powerful, to get stronger. For what reason? Because you want such a powerful army that you're gonna do something with that army? Just to kill the Ashida, all of the demon slayers? I don't know. Oh, I didn't talk during the intro about my theory about Muzan, about that group with these earrings, you know, the sun breathing technique and all. Go check my review of the train arc to know what I think about that, to have my theories about it. It was during that one? No, it was during the review of the episode 1, I think, and maybe the intro of the episode 2 that I had that theory. About Mulan, who was maybe someone into Tanjiro's dad group, and when I'm saying group, it's people who knew that sun breathing technique. At some point something changed and Muzan killed one or many people of this group, and also people, you know, their loved ones, because he doesn't want anyone else to have that knowledge. Maybe some of them followed Muzan, you know, into that idea, and that's why Rengoku's dad, who was an Ashida, recognized these earrings and considered Tanjiro as an enemy, because people with these earrings at some point could be enemies of the Ashidas. I still need to work on it, but I'm with that. For now, I'm with a theory like that. It was just a reminder during this review. Okay, I'm gonna watch one more episode of Demon Slayer today. That's gonna be cool. For you, it's gonna be in another video. Remember that if you are watching this on YouTube, you can already have that new video and other ones on my Patreon. No matter what, it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.